Next topic is tribunals. 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 This topic is in news from last 2 years. We have a concept called tribunalization of courts. A new concept is coming up called tribunalization of courts. Tribunals for labor etc. disputes, motor vehicle accident tribunals, tribunals for debts recovery tribunals, National Green Tribunal, they are all called tribunals. What are actually these tribunals? Tribunals are quasi judicial bodies. They are quasi judicial bodies, QUASI. They act like judicial body, but they are not normal courts. They don't have normal court jurisdiction. They have some specific judicial functions. They are not complete courts. They are called quasi judicial. They look like courts, they seem like courts, they have some functions like courts, but they are not true courts. So, tribunals are quasi judicial bodies. First of all, we should know the difference between a court and a tribunal. There are civil courts and criminal courts. Civil cases you file in civil courts, criminal cases you file in criminal courts. You can file any civil case in a civil court, okay? Whereas tribunals have predefined and specific function. Tribunals have predefined and specific function. It won't take up all the cases. For example, in National Green Tribunal, you cannot file a divorce case. It's a environmental case. You can file only environmental cases. In motor vehicle accident case, you cannot file a consumer grievance. So, tribunals are meant for the specific purpose for which they were created, only for as specialized bodies for a particular issue. They have predefined specific jurisdiction. They have predefined specific jurisdiction. They are called tribunals. Tribunals do not find place, and there is no mention about the tribunals in the original constitution. Original constitution have not provided for the creation of any tribunal. By 42nd Amendment 1976, Article 323A and Article 323B were added to the constitution. By 42nd Amendment 1976, Article 323A and Article 323B were added to the constitution. Article 323A deals with Central Administrative Tribunal and State Administrative Tribunal. Through an act, you can create a SCAT and SAT. Central Administrative Tribunal is for central government employees. State Administrative Tribunal is for state government employees. If the central government employee got any issue or any problem, he can file a petition in the CAT. If the state government employee got any issue and problem, he can file a petition in the SAT. CAT and SAT. Central government employee, state government employee. Any pension related matter, discipline related matter, anything. CAT and SAT. CAT and SATs, separately an act was passed called Administrative Tribunals Act 1985. A separate act was passed based on Article 323A. A separate act was passed, Administrative Tribunals Act. 1985. Okay. If you have any service related problem, you can go to CAT or SAT. Article 323B. 323B specifically deals with 323B specifically deals with Parliament by law can create any tribunal for any specific function. Article 323B empowers the Parliament by law to create any new tribunal for any specific function. So then Parliament by law started creating many tribunals. So the recent tribunals, for example, National Green Tribunal. It was created by National Green Tribunal Act 2010. For example, Debts Recovery Tribunal. It was created by Recovery of Debts Due to Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act 1993. Like that, Parliament may by law can create a tribunal. So there can be n number of tribunals. Even state government also can constitute tribunals. Not only central government. State government also can constitute tribunals on specific areas regarding tax related issues, regarding labor related issues. It can also create separate tribunals, not only central government. Even state legislature can create a tribunal. Coming back, what is the functioning of a tribunal? How tribunal is different from a normal court? What is the functioning of a tribunal? How tribunal is different from a normal court? See, a court will strictly follow strict legal procedure. A court will strictly follow strict legal procedure. A tribunal will not strictly follow legal procedure. Tribunal will not strictly follow legal procedure. Court is a judicial body. Tribunal is a quasi-judicial body. Tribunal can also follow principles of natural justice. And tribunals are meant for expeditious adjudication, speedy disposal. For example, take National Green Tribunal. It has to dispose of the case within 6 months. They are meant for expeditious adjudication, means speedy disposal. And in tribunals, not only legal members but also experts will sit. And in tribunals, generally cases are dealt in a specialized way. So this is the difference between a court and a tribunal. But now there was a criticism. There are more number of tribunals now which are being created. This is now resulting in tribunalization of courts. Courts' functions are truncated, more and more tribunals are being established. The functions of courts are reduced, more and more tribunals are established. First problem is tribunals, creation of more and more tribunals are a burden on exchequer. They are a burden on exchequer. We have to spend lot of money for creating a tribunal. Administrative expenses, maintenance, all these things. Second thing, tribunals are performing now as good as courts. As you are seeing delay in the courts, you can also see in the delay in the tribunals. So what is the purpose of creating a specific tribunal? This was a question. But still tribunals are relevant. If they function efficiently, definitely we will get quick results, speedy results, and like fast trials. We can have fast trials also. And courts, generally they are not expertise or efficient bodies in various cases sometimes. So tribunals can create an expertise and efficiency with respect to specific tasks, tasks relating to, for example, accident tribunals, motor vehicle accident, intellectual property appellate tribunal. So such tribunals will provide expertise and experience also in dealing with the case. They have that in dealing with the cases. So this is the advantage of having a tribunal.